Hello everybody, this is Gregory with how I lost over 100 pounds and have kept it off for 30 plus years, where there should be no hesitancy in your weight loss and maintenance. Today we're going to continue the series kitchen items that help me maintain my weight and talk about magnesium. Now before we begin, if you need help with weight loss, contact me through the Clarity FM link found here in the episode notes. Also check out my website, naturopathicearth.com, which has hundreds of articles and recipes, my podcast, The Awakened Man, which has hundreds of episodes, my 2 books, and if you appreciate my content, there is a link for PayPal. All right, so magnesium. This is one of those things that people really don't know about, magnesium. And about 70% of Americans are actually deficient in magnesium. 70%. I talked about in the vitamin D episode how about 90% of Americans are deficient in vitamin D. And I think more people now than, let's say, 5 years ago know about vitamin D deficiency and what that causes to your body, how that perniciously affects your body. A lot of people don't know about magnesium. Magnesium's like, well, you just mix it in with, I don't know, selenium and phosphorus and calcium and zinc. It's like one of those, it's just one of those things. But let me tell you, people with low magnesium have a 7 times more likely chance of dying than people with regular magnesium. And 77% lower risk of sudden cardiac death when you do have regular levels of magnesium. And why is that? So magnesium is essentially responsible for 300 electrical conductions and interactions in the body. And it's one of the electrolytes that affects our heart rhythm. Now, your brain controls your heart through the vagus nerve, and we have a pacemaker, the SA node, which is in the heart, which regulates the atrial contractions, and then it sends a message to the AV node, which regulates ventricular contraction. Anyway, so having proper electrolyte balance is important. We always hear these horror stories, don't drink too much water because it can throw off your electrolytes and you can die. We know you get too dehydrated, you can throw off your electrolyte balance if you don't eat enough, like bulimics, they can have electrolyte problems, which causes heart problems. But magnesium in some ways is the father of all electrical conductions. And so your body needs a good amount of magnesium. Now, it's easy to get magnesium in your diet, unlike, let's say, vitamin D, which doesn't have a lot of sources aside from the sun. So if you eat spinach, dark chocolate, bananas, cashews, almost all nuts, for example, avocados, pumpkin seeds, I mean, these are pretty readily available, then you're probably okay with your magnesium levels. That being said, I supplement with a magnesium pill. I've been doing this for years. And one of the reasons I do it is magnesium is a natural sedative. It is a natural tranquilizer, for lack of a better word. So instead of being on one of the benzodiazepines like Xanax or Ativan or Klonopin, you can take magnesium supplements and they relax you. So I take them because I can have sleeping problems. I'm a chronic insomniac here and there. I've been pretty good the last 3-4 years. But if you go to the Sleep Insomniac Chronicles I have at Naturopathic Earth, which I wrote about 5 years ago, I talk about how it ruined a lot of my relationships. So I take magnesium because magnesium is a natural relaxant. If you guys have ever done floating in the sensory deprivation tanks, the salt that they're in has magnesium in it, like Epsom salts, right? Magnesium Epsom salts. So we know magnesium relaxes us. So at night, I will take a magnesium supplement, because I know I might be deficient. Now I do eat a lot of nuts and avocado, but magnesium you can't have too much of. So I take it as just a natural sedative. I also light up some lavender, put on my diffuser, and these are just natural ways to relax me, so that way I don't have to be on any of the psychiatric drugs. Now, there's different magnesium pills out there. You can get magnesium oxide, magnesium glycate, magnesium maleate, and it can be very confusing. I would tell you to do your research because each magnesium is absorbed a little differently, and each magnesium kind of has like a strength, so to speak. So the best thing to do, like with the vitamin Bs, is just to get a complex magnesium. And magnesium tablets can be a little expensive, but let me tell you, if the large majority of Americans are deficient in vitamin D and magnesium, and those are the 2 vitamin minerals that people are most deficient in, chances are just statistically that you're likely deficient in it too, so it doesn't hurt to supplement. And so what pills do I supplement with daily? I've done videos on all of them now: vitamin C, vitamin D, probiotics, and magnesium. And I would really recommend you look into taking magnesium supplements, especially if you don't eat well, if you don't eat a lot of plant-based stuff, if you're on keto, because again, most of the sources for magnesium are going to be plant-based. And if you just naturally are kind of anxious and can't relax at night, that's another reason to take it. Guys, post in the comments. Let me know if you've ever taken magnesium before. Hit the notification, subscribe, and share button. Until next time, take care. God bless and pray.